Welcome to home time, except I'm not at home. I have my lovely Lisa. Say hello, Lisa. Hi. All the subs know you anyway. And look, I just wanted to show you Bear. Bear, say hello. How much has Bear grown? Actually, let's put a photo in here, Mark, of Bear when he was a puppy. There you go. And look at him now. How old is he now, Lisa?
He's 8 months. Bear,
come on. And Lisa fell in love with cockatoos because of our cockatoos, didn't you, Lisa?
Yeah.
Carlitos, say hello to our subscribers. Say hi. This is lovely Carlitos. Carlitos, they are from Spain, you know. they are Spanish.
Here he is.
They are Spanish. Bear, say hello in Spanish. Hola.
Hola. Look how big he is.
He's huge. He's so soft as well. So today I'm at Lisa's, because I just love hanging out with Lisa, but also because we are going to where, Lisa?
Bam Beautiful.
We are doing Bam Beautiful at Ideal World. Because actually it has been beautiful for my hair. It really has, right? You know, guys, the nightmares I've gone with my hair, And so, going to Ideal World today to do, on the shopping channel. So, Lucy, this is my friend here, Lisa, who keeps saying she wants to get fit for years and years and years.
What did you call me last time?
What?
Sarah.
Or is it do you remember that? How scary that was out of the blue.
This is Sarah.
Sarah, this isn't Sarah. This is Lisa, who I've known for 20 years.
Anyway, let's not traumatise her anymore.
So, Lucy, Lisa wants to get fit, and she is now going to make a pledge to me and you that she is going to do your 7-minute workout 5 days a week. Say it now. Say it to Lucy. So I'm going to do your 7-minute workout every day.
What's it entail?
7 bloody minutes out of your life. Say it.
Only 7 minutes. The last time. Hang on a minute.
See the way she's avoiding this.
The last time you went, I've booked you a half marathon. We're going to do a half marathon.
And we did.
Now, I have never run in my life. I've never. Took us 5.5 hours. And I went, okay. And we did it for pancreatic cancer, my mum, which is brilliant. But this one, up for a challenge, always goes, let's do this.
7 minutes a day to get you fit. This is Lucy Wyndham-Reid, who I follow, and I do her workouts, and it's 7 minutes. Can you do it?
Do I have to?
Say yes.
Right.
5 days a week. 7. If you haven't got 7 minutes in your life, you haven't got a life.
Do I have to video myself?
No. You've just got to commit. Got to promise Lucy and promise me.
I do stick to my promises.
Promise.
Annoyingly.
Promise.
Oh, for God's sake!
Promise.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll commit.
Yeah. 7 minutes. You've heard it here, guys. You heard it, Carlitos. 7 minutes a day, 5 days a week.
All right.
You can do it.
There you go. 7 minutes. And on another note, this is a very clever thing that Lisa makes here. This is little egg frittatas. You do them like in a fairy cake tray, and they're so good for breakfast. You take them on the bus, don't you?
I do.
You take them on the bus. You feed her boy on the bus.
Very easy.
Egg and cheese.
Ham, egg and cheese. Whisk them all up. Bung them in a fairy cake tin. There you go. I just gave you that one for free. That was so funny. Lisa just said, I've got crisps, I've got hummus, I've got pink gin. And I went, I've brought us this, which is basically dark chocolate with almond butter in.
Will you commit to 7 minutes? Yeah, I've got so fit. I've really got fit. She's amazing, this Lucy. Amazing. I've got these little...
Yeah, instead of crisps and hummus and gin. That's what's good.
We can have crisps, hummus and gin as well.
We'll end up having it as well. Well, what crisps are they? Which hummus? It's exactly 20 seconds after we were last speaking. And we're already eating crisps. Pot chips, cheese and jalapeno.
Oh, I can smell them.
I'm not sure about them.
Quick, let's do 7 minutes and work it out.
They're kind of nice.
I've never tried them myself.
Nice in your mouth, but not nice in your nose. Do you know what I mean? No. Because you know when you taste in your nose as well?
Yeah.
I taste it in my mouth, but I don't like to taste in my nose. I can feel a bloody binge coming on.
I need a drink.
I've been in this house 5 minutes. No! La 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 la. Da 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 da
Oh, look
da
at
da
mine,
da
look
da
at
da.
this, look, against
You
my
match your sofa. I love that. Wait, tell them where that's from.
New look.
New look, £20.
Where's
Isn't it
Lisa?
nice?
Where's
Stand up,
Molly?
Liz. Show them. It looks
Where's
so
Molly?
nice. Hang on. Let's have a look.
You have to entice.
If I were a rich man.
Ay,
Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Run, tam, 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 zabada-badam. Ra-da-da-badam, bum, bum. See, what is it about me? I just get people to burst spontaneously into song.
I wouldn't
You
have
look really
to work
skinny there,
hard.
Lise.
Look, if I do that, I look even thinner because
God, you
of
look
all
so
the black.
thin.
I'm
Oh,
not.
stop it, Mum.
Look, I've got to say
La 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 la. Oh shit, we better do something with that white hair before I go on Ideal World. Has anyone got a felt tip pen? There you go, look. You've met Lisa's dog, but there is her cat. And I was thinking of our subs that I know love cats, like Leo, you love a cat. Look at that. Isn't she?
Just, he's never slept like that before. He's just
Isn't
hanging
he
over
gorgeous?
the sofa.
So it's some hours later and we're still sat here. Like, we've got to go to work soon. We're absolutely knackered with the heat. And then Lisa starts to tell me the things that she's always wanted to do a course on. What did you just say you want to do a course on?
Upholstery course.
I mean, for God's sake, what a shit course.
No.
I couldn't think of anything
No,
worse.
it's
You'll
not.
be
You're
sticking
wrong.
needles
You're
in your
wrong.
fingers.
Hold on.
You'll be having to cut leather.
What's it called?
You'll be having to stick studs in.
Yes, exactly.
It
This is
sounds like something you'd
amazing.
get loads of injuries from.
This is amazing Instagram.
Yeah, but that's Instagram.
No,
the reality of
no,
upholstering
they
is
do.
bleeding
Oh, for
fingers.
God's sake.
Show us then. Show us
Right,
your
hold on.
Instagram.
Oh God!
This all started because I said to her,
you
look at
kept me on a
amazing,
bloody. I've got to find it now.
Amazing Grace on Instagram. Have you seen it? Oh my
Amazing
God!
Grace
Check out
is
Amazing Grace.
amazing.
They do these gorgeous, like,
forgot
what
what
would
it's
you
called
describe them as,
now.
Carlitos?
Platters.
Feasts,
Feasts.
platters.
Right.
Amazing Grace platters.
I'm
Amazing
trying to
Grace
find-
platters. Check it out. So anyway, so what's the other thing you wanted to learn?
No,
Upholstery.
because it's really. You'll go. Oh my
What?
God. No, because it's weird.
What?
I want. This sounds horrible. I'm a little bit morbid,
What?
but I want to go on a makeup artist
The dead.
for the dead.
What, making up dead people?
Yes.
You work at ITV.
Well, yeah, they're nearly
your
dead.
ambition has already come true.
I want to go on a course
As a mortician.
as a mortician. Do you know what?
Yeah, that's weird.
They don't answer back.
Kim
They love
Kardashian did.
Yeah, you don't get any
Don't
divas.
get any divas.
So that's really
You just-
funny. So you
no.
could combine the two. You could upholster coffins and
Yes!
do the makeup.
Leopard skin zebra coffins. No. Do you know why? Because, you know, we've all
That
done
is a
it.
bit weird, Mum.
No, it isn't
That is
weird.
a bit weird,
No,
Mum.
it's not.
Must admit.
Haven't we, well, most of us, some of us, been to an open coffin and stuff? Now, me
No.
being a makeup artist, you
It
know,
frustrates you, the lack of powdering and blusher.
well, you go there and you just think, no, this is really
Is it
sad.
fascinating?
No, you'll
to
go
you?
there and you go, oh, it's really sad, it's really sad. Jesus, look at her makeup. It's awful.
Lisa!
No, because I'm a makeup artist. Hold on, let's cover these bad boys.
So if anyone would like Lisa to come and make them up once they're dead.
Because I'm a makeup artist, I look, oh God. And
Carlitos,
wouldn't
what
it
do you
be
think of your
nice-
mother's ambition?
Wouldn't it be nice?
You're just weird.
I'm not.
That's
Wouldn't
just
it be
weird.
nice to have that, like, intimacy? I'd talk to them
Intimacy.
and everything. That'd be lovely. And
You
that
talk to the
that
dead
thing,
person.
yes. Because we've all got to go there. And I said to my sister, she'll hate me saying this. Look, if I go before you, see my eyebrows? I said, Look at that, nice little arch. I said, if I go before you, do not let anyone else do my eyebrows. Dead dodgy. So
Isn't
I've
that
got to look
funny?
all right. But, you know, if everyone comes in and goes, oh, she looked awful. Some people look lovely. Other people look like clowns. I'm sorry, it's not on. But wouldn't you like one of your
Mum,
deceased?
Jesus Christ, this was one. I didn't know this was a burning bloody passion.
Your deceased
No.
to look like
No.
how they look.
I'm not going to give a shit about their blusher.
Funeral.
No, I'm not at the funeral.
Say you're at a funeral, right? People be, oh, this person was such a lovely person. I remember them. They were such a great aunt, whatever.
And then they got big rosy cheeks like that. And
Let's just do no makeup.
Oh, they're gonna have.
Let's just do no
she had
makeup.
no eyebrows.
Do
They don't
makeup.
remember. Oh, my auntie never had no eyebrows.
I know,
They
but
don't
it's,
remember you
no,
like that.
it's for all those people.
'cause you're a makeup artist.
It's for all those people to see their darling loved ones look, you know, as close as they could have been.
Yeah, but
Not
how would you
with-
feel about touching an empty shell of a person?
I don't think it would bother me, to be fair.
Really?
No, because I'd want that.
She works
that
in
kind
TV.
of-
Honest to God.
Yeah.
It's better than a diva. What would you have, a diva or a dead person?
Oh, I
What
don't
do you
know.
reckon, Puss? What do you reckon?
I can deal with divas. I deal with divas all the time.
Yeah.
I quite find them challenging.
You like
I quite like the challenge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
'Cause
the
you
dead
just kill 'em
person's
with
not a challenge.
kindness.
They just lay there.
No, I know, but wouldn't it be nice
I
for
think
them
you
to
should
look
stick
lovely?
to the upholstering.
Yeah.
And you
stick
should
to your
start
job,
with
Mum.
this. It well needs a new change. Before you go doing coffins, what about your sofa? It's just a little interlude of film for all our subs who love the animals, because we know there's lots of you that love animals.
Very close.
These two usually fight, so this is unbelievable. They're normally together. Hello. So we have. Oh, I want to show you this. Look, that Lisa got. Show them your things. Aren't they gorgeous? From Morrison's, £3.
£3.
They're really lovely glass as well. They're heavy glass. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm going to get some of them. Imagine a nice pudding in that. Or a nice gin and tonic.
wow.
Now, we've decided for medicinal purposes, we need a little pink gin before we head off. So, cheers. Say bye, Carlitos.
Bye.
Because next time we see you, we'll be at Ideal World. Let's just stay here. It's gorgeous.
Ollie just went, I can't believe you two giggling yesterday. And he went, it was so funny. I went, were you speaking French? And then we were going, oi, 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 oi.
So we're now on our way to Peterborough. It's already been the longest day of our lives because I woke up this morning, looked at my watch and thought it said 6:30. My alarm was set for 20 to 7.
Look.
My lips.
Sorry, my arm
That's
would
her
spin
tits.
there like that if I do that. Look.
That's good. That looks good. So my alarm was set for 6:30. So
Sorry.
I woke for 20 to 7, 6:40. I woke up at what I thought was 6:30 and thought, I'll just get up now before the alarm gets off. Go downstairs, make a quick cup of tea, go to the door and realise it's 10 to 6 and not 10 to 7.
My God, you nuts.
I was up a whole hour before I needed to and then I couldn't go back to sleep.
My lipstick.
And then I went to Lutheran and now I'm tired. We've eaten too many crisps. And I feel really huge.
I
And
need a wee.
We've got to get to Ideal World and be effervescent.
Stop there, Lisa.
Yeah,
need
if
to go to
there
the
is
loo?
there
Oh,
is a
God, what's she
toilet, that would be
like?
great.
What is she like?
We've got the best driver in the world.
We've got the best driver in the world.
He's so lovely.
He's so lovely. But he can't do anything about us missing Love Island and that is bad. Very, very
that's
bad.
true. We
Very,
need tellies.
very, very bad.
We need a
We need a telly.
You wouldn't be able to watch it. You would.
No, it turns off,
True.
exactly. So we're having a pit stop. I fell asleep in the car. I said to Lisa, I've got to have a sleep because we're doing double show. Woke up and went, oh, that's good. It's amazing what a little kid can do. I feel so much better. I said, how long was I asleep for? She went,
3 minutes.
I was
Not that I timed you,
asleep for
probably about 2.5
sodding minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Oh, what's that? Oh, Ed's Diner. Oh, hang on a minute.
God.
So Lisa has just said the terrible words, millionaire's shortbread.
Look at it. Look at
Think
it.
of, when you think millionaire shortbread, think
Yeah, but
million calories.
I'm starting my 7 minutes tomorrow. So in my world, it's like eat a millionaire shortbread and then do my 7 minutes tomorrow.
I'm going to show you the millionaire shortbread. There it is. Evil shortcake, caramel and thick chocolate. All really, really fattening. All of it. Nothing
What you
at
can eat?
all.
What you can eat?
I'm going to order a cappuccino.
And a millionaire.
Tell them what you said in the last minute.
I got a nice slimline wafer.
No, I got an ice.
She's got a millionaire shortbread.
I swear
true,
to God,
she's lying.
bad. I
Didn't
chose this.
Didn't I get this? That was me, wasn't it? Look, proof. Proof, look. Proof. That's what I
look,
got.
you see that man's lying. So we're just outside the studio now, about to go in. God, when do you not need to eat? What's the matter with you? What have you become? Anyway, yeah, we're just about to go into the studio and start the show. Are we going that way? Oh, where is it? No, this way. Oh, we're not ready. I think there's another show on at the moment. So Lisa's doing another pit stop. And we'll see you later.
Oh, team, I've done no home time because since I've been in, I've done nothing but edit, film Instagram lives, edit. Anyway, and me and the girls are now watching Stranger Things. Episode 4. If you haven't seen it, go over to another part of our channel, check out their season review, although it's a spoiler review. I had to close my ears whilst I was editing it. It's very hard to close your eyes and ears when you're editing because it demands you to use your eyes and ears. But Nadia, yeah, really. Nadia is out with Lisa. She's working at Ideal World tonight and she'll be back really late. So I'm going to sleep in the spare room and then she's going to come in and she's going to slam around. She's going to use her... Does anyone else have an electric toothbrush that makes so much...
Sounds like the end of the world.
To explain to our subs what
It's
life...
like, and it's not. She doesn't even stay in one room as she brushes her teeth. She walks around the house and it's like.
It could be like midnight and
That's the sound.
And she'll like come in when me and Dad are watching something on the television. It's like a really quiet scene and she's just brushing her teeth.
And you...
And then she'll like I'll be sitting in this place and she'll be standing there like
Yeah, she'll talk within her mouth.
yeah, it could be like 2 a.m. in the morning and you just hear it like walking around or stuff.
I tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the mopeds you get abroad. You know when you probably haven't tried. Yeah, you know when you're in like Ibiza and you hear.
Like, I don't know how it's good for her teeth.
Yes, if anyone knows of any electric toothbrushes that don't make the same sound as an irritating moped rider in Ibiza town, let us know because that's what Nadia sounds like every night. She even says it doesn't make any noise. It's like she's got a pneumatic drill in her mouth with the brush attached to the end. Anyway, this is probably my only contribution to this evening's home time. So there's your lot, that's your lot, stuff it. Stuff.
Unfortunately, it's Friday again and we're in the makeup room. Colleen's here this time to witness this horror and Kay is determined to do it again. Wait, Kay. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Oh, good job. You did it. This is what happens in our makeup room. It used to be a nice, tranquil place. Now people keep coming in with their fucking challenges. And Kay Adams over there doing a handstand.
Pulse it.
For the whole tube.
Slowly, flour. But then it stops in a second, you have to hold it. There we go.
Oh, he's really good. What's it
Start
called?
to feel it, you have to do it for the whole time. Moby flour. Now in a
Oh
minute.
my god.
It'll change, hold it.
Oh no, it's hurting my knees already. That's a very deep squat.
Thank you, Simone. Available on weekends.
You know he's gay, don't you? Say hello Hello, Simone. My subs know you. Welcome to home time, except we're not at home. We're just playing more makeup here, aren't we?
Half an hour chance, and it's fine.
What did you put on there? What palette was it? Show the palette. Because people always ask
This
me.
one, NARS.
NARS.
And then this one I bought in Vienna.
Oh,
Look at that one.
oh, that's gorgeous. Aren't I lucky? You're used to seeing me at home looking like shit. Aren't I lucky that I get to come in and get to be tarted up? Thanks, Simone. Wow, I love my new dress from the White Company. I got it half price in the sale, guys. And I didn't try it on, which is always risky, but can you see it in that mirror? I'm not very good at showing clothes. Anyway, I love it. So I'm still not home because we had to do 2 shows today for Loose Women. But luckily the second show was only half an hour. So our cab isn't coming till 5. So me, Kay and Christine are going to pop across the road for a quick Friday drink before we head home. And as you know, I didn't get much sleep last night because I was doing Ideal World. So I'm going to try and have a kip in the car and then get back, snuggle up with Mark and watch some shit telly because tomorrow night we're going out on a date, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'll see you back home, guys. Or maybe I'll take you with me to have a drink. How about that?
Okay, so it's early home time on Friday. Nanny Di's arrived.
I'm very early today.
And she's come in almost Johnny Vaughan style, like the Big Brother, waving a newspaper saying, I've got some headlines for you guys. I've got some headlines. And
very funny.
Read out the title of this one, Mum.
Right, this is the fossil in amber reveals ancient new species of bird with oddly long toes. There is then a drawing. It's a drawing, obviously.
It's an artist's impression because, of course, they've only found the fossilised remains.
Okay.
But what is it?
A bird the size of a sparrow.
Yeah.
With an incredibly long finger.
With its middle finger that's longer than its leg.
And it uses that to get food.
So let me just read it. Like the fossilised remains of a bizarre ancient bird with middle toes longer than its lower legs have been found in a lump of amber in Myanmar.
The only creature that...
Myanmar. It's a great name for a country, isn't it? Burma.
It was called Burma. So this is the only creature that they've ever found that has got one of those is a lemur. You know lemurs that live in the
Why do you keep
bushes?
saying it like that? That's
Well,
really
because
odd.
they're a strange creature in
Lemurs,
themselves, aren't they?
lemurs.
What actually?
Well, yeah. So you should say their name.
Classification are they?
I don't know. I think they're
Lemur.
Lemurs.
And I think they thought that the skeleton of this was a lemur up until
The lemurs
somebody...
don't look like birds, do they?
No, they must have done more.
So essentially, it's got a finger like ET's.
Yeah.
And it used it for poking.
For getting its food.
For getting its food out of holes. But here's the existential question. If your middle toe is longer than your leg,
How do you know?
how do you know that the middle toe isn't in fact your leg? Maybe it's not a middle toe.
That's so true.
We're bringing our own body
Also, how do
dysmorphia
you
to bear
walk?
on this.
You can't walk, you're going like that. Look. So you're going... Can't walk.
Yeah.
Can't walk because...
Great long. Yeah. I mean, it's like having extra long
Well,
nails
somebody would
on.
say we don't need to walk, they'll fly. But then again, they have to be on a tree.
Well, maybe they only ever attach themselves to trees and shove their fingers in.
Exactly.
Basically, it shoves its fingers into everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got its finger in every pie.
You've
That's a
got
good
to
headline.
admit- Good headline, yeah.
Good headline.
Made me roar with laughter.
And what was the other story? There's another
The other
story in
story
there
is-
somewhere. Now, yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail,
No,
but
don't.
Nan has a dark and dubious past with
when
books.
I was a librarian.
She has both a positive, life affirmatory relationship with books as a librarian, but she also had a slightly more criminal, potentially criminal,
Essentially criminal.
experience with books.
Because I used to rescue books when they were due to be withdrawn and take them home. And you're not
She was
supposed
the
to do that.
book liberator.
The book liberator.
It's a very diplomatic way of
This is
putting
a
it.
story about charity shop counts the cost as book ripper targets seaside town.
Book ripper?
Book ripper.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
So
so
look,
this person is going in on the south coast, going down into charity shops and ripping, not just ripping any old house, but ripping very deliberately in a certain way,
Horizontally in the middle.
across the middle of the page and then putting the books back.
now, the owner of one of these charity shops in Herne Bay says this is very systematic. It's quite anonymous and a private thing to do. It's clearly not the action of a happy person.
Which is funny. It's funny if you work in books.
So it makes you think a little bit about who's doing this and why they feel the need to and what's going on in their lives. It doesn't me.
See?
It makes me get really annoyed because if I bought a book and it was ripped in half, I'd just get
I
annoyed.
feel like going down to the south coast and finding out who this person is and giving them some mental health
The phantom book room. What an oddly precise thing to do. Have you known anyone do odd things like that?
Exactly.
Go in and just sort of rip one page out of something, or how bizarre is that? So strange. Oh look, you're right there, Coots.
See it in the background of the waterfalls with me. Zoom in on
Oh, did you? Oh right. She just poured water on stuff. So there you go. 2 very odd stories, courtesy of Nanny Di, who's here for the weekend. Okay, so Nan has arrived full of vlogging verve.
Full of vlogging.
Vlogging verve, that's what I call it. She's up for a vlog. She wants to vlog like mad. Say vloggity vlog.
Vloggity vlog.
Vloggity vlog vlog. Say hello subs.
Hello, subs again. Yes? Is that
Yes,
okay to say
yeah.
so again?
What-
You've
what-
seen the headlines. Now, this is a story that happened to me in the week. On my way back from Keep Fit in Islington, in the heart,
Were there
high
any
hills of
Islington wankers?
They were all over the place, but that's not what the story's about. I'm on the bus, sitting there reading something. Woman next to me, very packed bus, people pushing and shoving. I notice she keeps looking at me from the side. You know when you're aware that somebody.
Well, so
keeps
let
looking at
me try and show you how I'm doing it.
Yeah, like that. And then as she looked at me once, looked at me. So at one point, as I
So
looked
you
at her,
show me how she was looking at you.
So she was going, "You be me,"
Okay.
and I'm going like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I came round and looked at her, and our eyes joined like that.
Did you fall
And
in
I
love?
gave her one of my looks, which was
Oh.
like, "Don't look at me. You know what my looks are like."
I do.
And then
Yeah, it's like-
and then thank goodness she said, "Are you Mark's mum?" Just like that. And I said, "Yes, but."
God, you didn't know for a minute, did you?
No, I did. I said yes, but do you?
How do
She
you
said,
know
from
him?
the vlog, from the thing.
Oh.
Your nanny died.
Oh.
And I said, oh my God. And then I think, if I've got this right, and I hope I haven't got your name wrong, love, Sarah, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Blonde lady, very pretty, on the bus, sitting next to me.
Sarah.
Coming up to the Angel. She lives in Highbury.
Oh, you're not an Islington wanker.
No, Highbury, we've got very fond.
You're a Highbury hopeful.
She watches your stuff all the time.
Oh,
She
does
loves
she?
it. She
Oh.
puts it on rather than TV.
Oh. Well, there you go. You're in our
The
vlog.
thing that she likes is because everybody's very, very, what's the word where you're not putting on airs and graces?
Yes.
No, you're very...
Real.
And
Relatable.
Relatable.
Well, we
And
don't,
she
yeah.
thinks it's lovely.
Oh, yeah, Matt Kiki was just nearly
drinks
sick.
in
That's
the
very
background.
relatable.
Yeah.
Is that oh, she's feeding the dogs.
Yeah.
Raw dog food.
But thank you very much. And she said, oh, it's made my day and all of this. It was
Oh,
very
and if
sweet.
you had a phone that was in any way in this century, you could have taken a photo with her.
Oh, no.
We're going to have to issue you with a camera to take photos of you with your subs now.
What, did the subs say anything about my photos?
They adored your photos.
They can't have done because they were all out of focus. Did they think you were harsh?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
I think
did
a number
they?
of people thought I was taking the piss a bit too much, but
Oh, I
they
thought you
they
were.
like. Did you take any more?
No, because I've had such a busy week. I thought I'd give the sub something definitely better than that, but I've had such a busy week. Which
Oh,
you've
okay.
obviously had
So
to-
we'll just have to imagine. A lot of people did ask, when are we going to your flat?
Oh yeah, well, whenever you come to my flat, you can take the photos, so at least they'll be in.
That's not the point.
Oh.
We want them mediated through the lens of your creative head.
Oh,
See this
okay.
thing here? This
Yeah.
very strange, small
Shaped
thing?
head, yeah.
I was saying to Kiki, when I was young, so I'm going to go short because this is what I used to be like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I'd be like this.
Yeah.
And you'd be going through your bag and I'd be like, and I'd be thinking, I'm going to nick a £1 note to get
He
some...
used to nick money
Yeah,
subs,
to get some
apparently.
football
Yeah, he told
stickers.
me this as
But
he
then
gets
I'd get
older.
moments where I'd look at you and you'd obviously be looking at something in your purse. I carry on looking in your bag. And as I looked at you, okay, keep looking, I think, you're not my mum. You're not
Well,
real.
I used to think this isn't my son. I didn't actually.
No, I
but-
gathered that. If only there could be question marks over the sort of maternal. Maybe you were knocked out of your. I sometimes worried that I was Nanny Thelma's son.
Oh yeah, you mean like the Jack Nicholson
Yes.
effect? Yeah, where his grandmother brought him up and
Yeah.
he always pretended that she
Yeah.
was his. Oh, well, that's interesting.
So, have you
Certainly-
vomited down your front?
They certainly couldn't have swapped you or anything because you were the only white baby in the ward.
Well, thank God for that. I was big, white, round,
You had
and
a
bobby.
very large head, the largest head.
My head's still huge.
Your head is massive.
Well, my head still is.
26 centimetres. Could that be right? Is that big?
Sounds good. It's a quarter of a metre stick. What, round?
Round. They measured your head because it was considered.
Huge.
Oh,
yeah, I'd had a shave.
He's got suds.
You
Well,
stupid
it
sod.
meant nothing to me.
So
but
I am your. Can we just clarify? Am I your son?
Yes.
You sure?
Definitely.
Thank God for that. Jesus Christ. You never know what's going to happen in this house. Oh, anyway, so Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. Let's say hello to Sarah, who met Nanny Di on the bus.
Where is she? I can't see you, Sarah. Sarah!
We're pre-recording then. We're not live.
Oh, so Sarah isn't there. You're lying.
No, I was just... Let's say hello to Sarah. So when she sees this later...
Oh,
say hello.
Sarah, hi. Shout out. Is that what we do?
Do a shout out.
Sarah! Is that what a shout out means? Why do you just keep laughing?
It's very good.
Her name's not Sarah.
Was it
Maybe
Sarah?
it's not Sarah.
It's not Sarah.
I'm not 100% sure.
like
I think
Susie?
No, I think it was Sarah.
Sarah.
Sorry if I've got your name wrong, love, but it was lovely conversation.
If you look really closely into that white dot, you might see her. Have a look.
Shut up.
So Nanny Di's giving Maddie and Abby some advice. They're going to a festival.
No, that's not exactly advice. I was just
Yeah, go
going
on.
to say a
Well,
very
share
weird
with us your
thing
story.
happened to me with magic mushrooms was that
We're not promoting the use of magic mushrooms.
No.
We're actually saying there are many mushrooms that are very dangerous, and if you eat them, they
my,
kill you.
my
Just
drug
take the right ones.
my drug delivery had come and he gave me a free lot of magic mushrooms as
So
a
what,
sort
get
of
buy one,
bonus
get two free?
Yeah.
Wow.
This was after my
like
dog.
Is this like a Tesco's meal deal?
This was after my dog Daly had eaten all. Do you remember that?
Oh, she ate all the...
She ate
Wait,
the whole-
what?
Yeah, she ate all the
Daly
hash.
ate the whole hash thing that he delivered once and slept for a fortnight.
Yeah.
practically.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
So I think it was probably because of that. He knew it had all gone wrong. That
So he
but-
sent you mushrooms.
Mushrooms. I took the mushrooms. Now listen to this. This is very interesting. It just shows you what animals know. I took some, or had some. I'd never actually had mushrooms before. I had lots of other things, but not mushrooms. So you know the way it is with well, you don't. I hope you know. You're thinking, I can't feel anything. Then suddenly Daly's head exploded, and this big dragon thing came out of her face. This was obviously going on in my head.
Yeah, well, I hope it didn't happen.
Yeah,
I remember there being a lot of noise at a certain
But
point.
then Daly, bless her, and this is where it all got very confused and why I wouldn't
Exploded.
advocate magic mushrooms. Daly must have been so frightened by my reaction to her that she started to growl and started to sort of almost attack me because it's like
No.
suddenly I was looking at this dog with a great big dragon's head.
Wow.
That's the end of my story. It doesn't go anywhere.
Wait, can I just ask?
You probably did, you just don't remember.
Can I just ask for where was
Magic
I?
mushrooms, aren't they?
Where was I?
You're probably with Edwin.
Yes.
You're probably out finding those people and going off with them.
Edwin, what was it?
Yeah.
Edwin Selby.
Selby.
Let me give you the names of some of my friends.
No, don't.
Edwin Selby, Perry Radford,
Oh, Perry
William
Radford.
Dibley,
William Dibley.
Stuart Wilson,
Oh,
Nicholas Moore,
they're all such,
Vicky
they're all
Peverell,
such, like,
Justine Levine, Lisa Palmer,
what are
Julie
these
Moore,
names?
Tony Taylor, who was tiny.
Tiny
So we called him Tiny
Taylor.
Tony Taylor. He was the 3 T's and he was brilliant at football. And we always put him in goal because when you put him in goal and he was in the opposing team, the goal was so big because he was so tiny, you knew you'd score. Tiny Tony Taylor. Yeah, all those friends. I remember all of those names. Yeah,
I don't
they're all
remember
great.
anybody that. Oh no, what about Babak?
Babak, that was at the university. That was a secondary school, Babak.
Babak.
He was an Iranian, son of an Iranian diplomat who was being racistly bullied by all the
Mark
kids in
used
my
to
school.
protect him.
I ran after them one day and threw the boy that was bullying him into a bush.
Yes.
Thought job done. It was a classic moment
no,
in a
it's the
film.
next day, wasn't
The next day I was going home and he had an older sister, and hell hath no fury, like a 16-year-old sister.
I know.
When I was
I was
12,
with my brother,
with
yeah,
all of
right.
her friends, and she had one of those ponytails that pulled her face right back, you know, so she was like vicious looking. Anyway, she proceeded to destroy me. And then she said, which bush did you throw him in? Oh, this one. And so she threw me, she beat me up, kicked me about and threw me in that bush. That taught me.
You.
I didn't look after Babak.
You were supposed to then come
He
on
punched.
the next day
Yeah.
and beat her up.
Oh no. That was the guy on our street. This guy who was bullying me on the street. Do you remember? He came up to our front door,
was a full
so I
aware
punched
man.
him in the face, and I'll never forget, Abby. His nose was like it was made of rubber. It bounced off. Anyway, he fell, and then what was the problem? He wanted to be my friend.
And Mark said,
It was a blood.
it's much worse now
Yeah.
than my best friend.
It was far worse. Then I
Wants to
avoided him
walk to
even
the
more.
tube with
Then
me,
you
go on the
avoided
tube
him
with
more,
me.
That's so cruel.
Oh
know.
God, it was a
But it's so
nightmare.
funny because I was in the front room and,
Yeah.
I was aware, not exactly that you'd punched him, but that there were 2 figures in the
Yes.
thing and that something had happened and one disappeared.
Yeah, he just hit the ground. I mean, it was a good hit.
It's really funny.
It's a good hit.
Oh my god, I'm just like...
Anyway, girls, what are you hoping for from your festival? Not mushrooms.
to die.
To dance.
Get help.
Get help.
Yeah.
We are not advocating the use of drugs.
No, we
Drugs
absolutely
kill.
not.
Just say no.
Just
Or
say
if your nanny die, maybe.
No. Not maybe no now. I was just stupid then.
Where literally every magician that has done it has died usually.
Oh, right. And Kiki's talking about the illusionists that they saw in the week. Nanny Di was due to go. You couldn't go, Nan.
No, well, it's all my classes.
Yeah, you're a busy woman. Writing checks and breaking necks. We're off to see The Dead Don't Die, which is kind of a big thing, really, because this would be only the second film that Kiki's illegally got into, wouldn't it? The first one being 8th grade. So this is like a dry run, a practice run for It Chapter 2, isn't it?
Because it's kind of similar.
Yeah, it's a similar sort of film, similar sort of horror in it. So I've pre-booked the tickets. Here's how to get your kids into, underage kids into films that they shouldn't get into. Book the tickets online. Go to a sort of cinema that has art house pretensions. Distract with incredibly effervescent, matey, chummy, cinephile chat with the guy on the door. Be chitty-chatty about, how much you love the aesthetics of these films and da-da-da-da. They'll be blown away with your film theory analysis. Meanwhile, under your arm,
They're all like
Kiki B gets
they
in.
won't care.
Yeah, they don't care. They're all tattooed and they're all standing there going, I'd rather be anywhere other than
In
there.
case anybody's worried about Kiki seeing this film.
It's a comedy.
Shaun and the Living Dead, isn't that one of your favourite films?
Yeah, it's like Shaun of the Dead.
It's like Shaun.
It's a grisly zombie comedy flick. So we're not really taking her to see the Chainsaw Massacre or anything like that. So anyway, but that's the Popcorn Junkies. We risk illegality. We risk Kiki getting a criminal record. Well, she wouldn't. I would.
Yeah, you would.
But imagine if the police did crash in through the screening and say, you're underage.
Yeah, but they can't do that.
I don't know. Maybe they can. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. But of course,
Look at that.
come on. Come on, dance to us.
Spilling
We're
drink everywhere.
We're in. But of course, I've just realised something. If that lovely lady who served us, who's a fan of our vlogs, puts one and one together, she'll have to come back and get a ticket off you and you'll have to pretend you never saw it. Sorry, lovely lady.
Don't
tell anyone.
Never say the exact words you said.
No, exactly.
No one's even here, Joe.
No one's here. I'm going to go to the loo. I love running around cinemas. I just love running around cinemas. I just want to run around cinemas. I love running around cinemas.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Over 23,000 British and Irish McDonald's. Like a whole range of so you're in good hands.
You always go to a horror film.
Yeah.
Choose what?
You stupid man.
Well, look, it's your favourite thing.
Hi guys. Sweating again. It's so hot. So I'm in my room and I've tried to... Nadia's due home any minute now. I'm trying to tidy. Now, trying to tidy means going through so much movie memorabilia and books, and at the moment what I'm doing is, it's the end of an era really, although it was never really an analogue era, it was a sort of semi-digital analogue era. So I don't know about anyone else, but do you own DVDs anymore? I used to rail against them, and as you can see, look, there's all my vinyl. God, literally, sorry. There's all my vinyl from years and years and years and years and years. Some CDs, but here's the thing, because most stuff is digital, so I'm pulling all the DVDs off because I've got no room for books. And then I'm putting my sort of collectibles and all my sort of, silly things on the shelves. And it's the end of an era. I remember owning DVDs. I remember the excitement of opening them up and watching them. Now, the weird thing about DVDs is they don't have the allure, do they, of vinyl, of records, or hardback books or things like that. And yet, I feel strangely emotional. So look down there. See those bags? What should I do? Take them to a charity shop? eBay them? There's some cracking films in there. And the other thing is that I don't know if all films are available on demand. So that's a headache as well, isn't it? So yeah, I've started doing all of that. And of course, in the process of doing it, not only have I found mini little lightsabers for chaps like him. It's not Nanny Di. It's not Nanny Di. I know it looks like her. I've also been finding little toys and little figures. that the girls used to bring in here, like him. And then I've got the slightly more silly toys, the toys that make us all laugh, like that. And then we have so many others. So many other, I mean, anyway, and every time I pick up a book on these shelves, or I move something from one of these alcoves into another alcove, or look, I'm cleaning out the alcove. Look at the dust. Look at the dust. Look at that. That's one alcove up there. And then I discover like an old wallet. And then in the old wallet, I discover a photo. I discovered a photo, believe it or not, I won't tell Nads I discovered this. I discovered a photo of when me and Nadia went filming in Sweden. I was doing a documentary about Keith Moon, the drummer of The Who, and she was my runner. And she naughtily flashed her boobies in a lift. I found that photo. And guess what? I've completely forgotten where I've put it up there. She'll kill me for saying that. Anyway, so it's an emotional journey. It's a sweaty journey. And I slightly think that, look, so if you see there, look, all those alcoves there with all the stuff in front of them, I have to get all the stuff off, clean it. So what are you guys doing tonight? What are you guys doing? I'm absolutely exhausted. That is a sweaty head from just cleaning. I'll show you what I've managed to do in a minute. Nanny Di and Kiki are in the other room watching Stranger Things. Nanny Di is trying to catch up with me. I'm at episode 4. Nadia and Kiki have done their review of the season, and it's quite a remarkable season. What a talented bunch they are that have made that series. Getting that strange moment, that lull before the evening starts, thinking of all those young people getting ready to go out, getting ready to head into Soho, or leaving work and heading into Soho, or staying in Soho if they work there. Clearly the obsession here is Soho. Hanging out, kicking back, having a laugh, seeing where the evening takes them. It's weird. Sometimes it's just weird when you entertain the thought that you're never not going to... Look, don't get me wrong. My life, nights out with me led to total carnage. There's no two ways about it. Nights out with me would be described by my friends and colleagues at the time as a magical mystery tour. You quite literally didn't know where you'd wake up. I mean, that's why the Hangover films are so sort of resonant for me, because, I mean, bar Tigers and Mike Tyson turning up the next day, there were many, many, many scenarios, people, locations that one couldn't even begin to fathom that one intercepted on nights out. And of course, where most people would have one night out at the weekend, I'd be going out every night, and it would then creep into the week after. So I was a real party animal. So it's really, you know, that hard wiring of a Friday afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, where the synapses and the hormones and things are going on in my body, firing off, saying, head out, go out, you know you want to go out, you'd have a laugh. But of course my night would end up in total carnage, and that would wipe out the weekend. But park all that aside, it is hard at the age of 48, having not done it for 15 years now, it's hard to think that I will never do it again, that I had my lot, I had my fix. And Nadia would say, well, she has nice nights out, and it's not about not knowing where she's going to end up. I'm not talking about not knowing where I'm going to end up as the definition of what would have been a great night. But just sometimes to be open-ended about an evening, to be open-ended, to not have the narrative written, to not know exactly where it's going to go. And that could be just in terms of conversation. Flirting with Nads. I'm self-conscious. I feel self-conscious about just being easy and comfortable about flirting, because, you know, it's easier when you've got one drink in you, isn't it? So, anyway, that's where my Friday evenings always take me, and I can get sad about it, or I can look at my lovely family and I can think to myself, I wouldn't have that lovely family if I'd indulged in a bit of selfish socialising, which is what it would be for me. So, but anyway, for those of you who can, do, because if I could, I would.
We just had the best time. Me, Kate, Christine Lampard. After the show, went for a drink and met somebody that I've wanted to meet my whole life, Victoria Beckham.
Wow.
Because she's friends with Christine. And I tell you something, guys, she was absolutely lovely, charming, funny, warm, cute.
Oh,
Really
she gets a lot of
liked her.
bad press, doesn't she?
Kay was really funny. She went, I've always really wanted to meet you.
Did she? Oh, how
She
funny.
went all funny. She went all cute.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was really nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Now I'm just going to catch up on
Well, of course.
Love Island.
She's married to footballing God. I mean, in a weird
Well,
way.
so I keep hearing. Kate
Well,
keeps saying,
yeah,
I
but
know
in
you don't know anything about football, but he's like a superstar. She
In a
said,
weird
he's like
way.
Ryan Gosling of football.
Well, in a weird way, he's almost up there alongside Beckham now.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Frank Lampard has the top job in football. Quite remarkable. There you go.
Wouldn't even know
Such
it.
a shame it's
All
not
I
my
know is
team.
Victoria Beckham was lovely, and she was very kind about my Primark bag.
Oh, there you go.
This is what
Did
I
you
was
tell her
holding.
you've got a Victoria Beckham tux?
No, it wasn't really right situation.
You should have said it. You should have
But
said,
it was
I've got your
so
tux.
Funny, here it is, because I went, because Kay went, Kay said, oh, here it is, look. So Kay said, because when we were leaving, we went over to take it, she said, so, what do you think of Nadia's bag? And she went, I don't really mind what's in it, but it's not very sustainable. And I went, it's a bag for life.
Did you laugh?
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
Aw.
she was lovely.
Oh, you got a little bit of a girl crush going
Yeah,
on
I've
there.
got a full girl crush. She's lovely. I really
Oh.
liked her.
Oh.
Really, really liked her.
So, team, I'm going to show you what I've done. You're not even going to notice the difference. And in fact, you have to go high to see. So, I've got books and stuff. I cleared out those 4, and it took about an hour and a half just to clean out those 4 and put everything back. I've also cleared out the room. I just spent a bit of time
Wow.
clearing out this room.
Oh my God, Mark, it's amazing. Well done.
Well,
Wow.
a writer's room is his HQ. And you can't
Yeah, you gotta
really
have it.
delve into the deeper recesses of your mind
This
to
is
write.
brilliant.
That's a
Because
good-
it means when you can't sleep at night, you can come in here and you can write.
Yeah, or I could just...
We had Keith Lemon and Paddy McGuinness on the show today. I know you love both of them. Paddy McGuinness has just had a vasectomy.
Right.
And he said, when you have a vasectomy, the doctor gives you a prescription
Yeah. For
to
Viagra.
masturbate
Oh.
50 times.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just thought I'd tell you that.
Oh, nice. How did that go down
Said
on
he took-
live telly?
He said it took the fun out of it because he had a prescription. But he had to do it over 2 months.
Oh, my God. God, that's not a lot over 2 months, though, is it?
Oh, Mark!
It isn't, though. That's less than once a day.
Any ideas?